Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Nathan Hager, joined by Bloomberg's Dan Curtis with a look once again at Paramount Skydance, because it looks like maybe Warner Brothers Discovery's given them a second look. Good morning, Dan.
Good morning, Nathan. That's right. So Paramount Skydance, those shares are up 3% in pre-market. And Warner Brothers is said to be considering reopening talks with the company. So just to bring you back, Netflix, Paramount Sky were both bidding for Warner Brothers. Netflix put in a bid of $27.75 a share. That didn't include the TV business that would get spun off. Warner Brothers had a proposal on the table for $30 a share. That was for the whole business. So the big question came down, how much was the TV business worth? And would that kind of close the difference between Netflix or Warner Brothers, and what was the most important, which was the higher offer? So according to sources, Warner Brothers might not be convinced. And so they are reopening that up, putting Paramount Skydance back on the table. Those shares up 3%. Warner Brothers up 1%, as we might have a bidding war for that. Netflix shares down 0.5% in pre-market.
And we might have some deal news on this Tuesday morning in the medical space.
That's right. Close for Monday, so it's M&A Tuesday. Danaher and Masimo is said to have struck a $10 billion deal. That's $10 billion of Danaher buying Masimo. That's per the Wall Street Journal. It says the deal will be reported today if it doesn't hit any last-minute snags. If you haven't heard of Masimo, it makes medical monitoring equipment, especially pulse oximeters, and it is a technology that plays in day-to-day devices. Apple recently had to pay Masimo $600 million due to the ruling that some Apple Watch features infringed on the IP. So it is something that does get integrated, even if you haven't heard of the company name. So that has Masimo shares up 33% in the pre-market to $175 a share. Wall Street Journal saying that the deal will be $180, so about $5 below the deal price. And Danaher shares are down 6% in pre.
And you've got Norwegian Cruise Lines on your list as well. An activist investor taking a big stake in this one.
That's right. It's Elliott Investment, and they've built up a 10% stake, according to the Wall Street Journal, citing sources. That has Norwegian Cruise Lines up over 7% in pre-market. So what Wall Street Journal is reporting is that Elliott and Norwegian will work to improve not only financials, but also guest experiences. That could include developing more private islands, such as Great Stirrup Cay. That's an area where competitors have really been gaining ground. Elliott did build up a stake in Southwest in 2022, so they have been playing around in the travel area, the travel sector a bit, and this comes as Norwegian lags peers. So over the last 5 years, Norwegian is down 15%. One of its peers, Royal Cruise, is up over 300%. So really lagging. Elliott looking to turn that around.
And finally, ZIM Integrated Shipping. More deal news here?
More deal news here. Hapag-Lloyd has agreed to buy ZIM Integrated Shipping for $35 a share. That has those shares up 35% in pre-market. This comes as consolidation is in the industry. Slump in freight rates following the whole COVID freight crisis. ZIM has 145 ships that Hapag-Lloyd will be looking to take over. 130 of those are container vessels, 15 vehicle transport deals. Again, that's popping ZIM Integrated up 35% in pre-market. So some big deal news today.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.